My people, good afternoon, my people. How are you, my people? Yes, a little update on the old live fronts. Let's see how many people we've got. We've only got we've got a few people there. Let's say good afternoon to a few people. We let some people come into the chat and into the viewing of the live, and I will give you the update on the live. Yes, we will have a little update at the beginning, and then we will move forward. Let me say good afternoon. Good afternoon to the live follower. Good afternoon to the live follower. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to Respect from Piercy. Good afternoon to Respect from Piercy. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the T1. Good afternoon to the T1. Good afternoon to ya. Yes, we're getting through the chat at a nice, reasonable pace. Let's see who we got here. Good afternoon to the Casanova Drogba Esquire. Good afternoon to the Casanova Drogba Esquire. Good afternoon to ya. Blooming hell, that's a mouthful. Blooming Casanova Drogba Esquire. What are you doing to me, man? Yeah, aka Chris Hartley, legendary king of the chats. Oh, sorry, I must. Please accept my humble apologies, dearest president of the channel, the wonderful, fantastic, tremendous, gracious, beautiful, gorgeous Peggy. Good afternoon to you, darling. Thank you so much for what you do for this channel. President of the channel. Some would say that she is the power behind the throne, and who am I to argue with that? You know, president of the channel and all that keeps me on the right road with the channel. Thank you so much, dear President Peggy, for everything you do for the channel. Thank you, darling. Good afternoon. Here we go. Good afternoon to the Pandeco. Good afternoon to the Pandeco. Good afternoon to ya. Yay! We've got a lot of people in there. We've got quite a few people for this time of the day. Thank you very much for coming in and tuning in. We've got a few people in the background, didn't they? They're looking through their binoculars in the background. We do appreciate your views from the background. We do indeed. We do indeed. Good afternoon to the Soil Alpin. Good afternoon to the Soil Alpin. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, we've got an update on the ACRO front. You know the ACRO front? I'll tell you what the state of proceedings are. Yeah, the last time I spoke to you, my people, I had already got the what do you call it? The subject access request from the ACRO Organisation England, which covers England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Subsequently, I did say on the live I would be applying to the Police Scotland, to get the Scottish subject access request from Police Scotland, which will have the Scottish criminal history as well as the PNC as well. They do that as well, but they do the Scottish criminal history. Well, subsequently I sent off for that, and I am happy to say that I received the subject access request the other day, yesterday I think it was. I have got both of the subject access request ACROs, as I said I would do. I say I will do something and the boy does it. Hang on, I'll update you in a minute. Let me say good afternoon to some people. Good afternoon. Oh, thank you very much, darling. Yeah, she does so much for the channel. Does my delightful, fantastic, wonderful, tremendous, gracious, beautiful, gorgeous President Peggy. Thank you so much for what you do for the channel and keep me on the straight and narrow road with the channel. And everything she does is fantastic. She is some say she is the power behind the throne, and who am I to argue? Yeah, is she the power behind the throne? Put one in the chat if you think Peggy is the power behind the throne. Put two in the chat if you don't. One, she is the power behind the throne, keeping your boy on the straight and narrow with the channel, or two, she isn't. Let's see what they say in the chat. Well, I'm saying good afternoon. We'll see if she gets a lot of ones there. Do you know what I mean? Like, there we go. Let's say good afternoon to a few more people. Good afternoon to the 100% Irish, 100% Irish, 100% Irish. Good afternoon to the 100% Irish. Good afternoon to ya. That's AKA Irish legend. He calls himself when he jumps on chats. He's a good guy. I've had a chat with him before. Nice guy to speak to. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber, the Bristol Bomber, the Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to the Bristol Bomber. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. Yes, I'm just going through the chat, and then I will carry on the conversing with you. I will carry on conversing with you. Good afternoon to the Taurus Incognito, the Taurus Incognito, the Taurus Incognito. Good afternoon to the Taurus Incognito. Good afternoon to ya. Yes, so we're going through the chat, and I will give you more updates in a sec. Oh, there's lots of ones there. Good afternoon to the word annoying. Word annoying? Annoying. I think that's how you would say this. Good afternoon to the word annoying, the word annoying, the word annoying. Good afternoon to the word annoying. Good afternoon to ya. And he's done a number one. So Peggy with likes that. That's yeah, she is a power behind the throne, they're saying. She's a power behind the throne. Wow, could you doubt that? You couldn't doubt that, could you? You couldn't doubt that. Good afternoon to the Owls S Horticulturist. The Owls S Horticulturist. Good afternoon to the Owls S Horticulturist. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the one and only who got me doing this little, the way I do my greeting, because of this fella's name here. It rhymed and I started doing it and it just kicked off. Good afternoon to the Jamie Sawyer, the Jamie Sawyer, the Jamie Sawyer. Good afternoon to the Jamie Sawyer. Good afternoon, Choya. Big round of applause for the Jamie Sawyer for starting off the old greetings the way I do them. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jamie Sawyer has got his little claim to fame. He started off this greetings. I do this sort of greetings to the people. Like, you know what I mean? Well done to the Jamie Sawyer for that. Good afternoon to the Joanne, the Joanne, the Joanne. Good afternoon to the Joanne. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Jim Smith, Jim Smith, Jim Smith. Good afternoon to Jim Smith. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Gavin L, Gavin L, Gavin L. Good afternoon to the Gavin L. Good afternoon to ya. I'm getting a bit excited with this greetings, and right, getting back to the old update. So as I said, I would get the two subject access requests, and it's job done. Your boy's got them. The boy's now in possession of them. The boy's got them on his emails. Yeah, I've got all the emails and everything. You know, the email I sent to the Scottish mob and all that stuff. Everything there is there digital on my emails, and I am now in the process of. Well, first of all, I must say that the fantastic. Yes, I will use the word fantastic. The fantastic Andrew Gein, you know, from the Andrew Gein channel. Yeah, she's looking upon this meeting. Sorry, that was a mistake there. Sorry, because he does like to be known as Terry. I think that's his name off YouTube. Terry, you know, that's his name, his real name, I think. Terry, or he likes to be known as Terry, like off YouTube. But Andrew Gein on YouTube, I think, is his character. You know, the character. Well, Andrew Gein has agreed. I've just got to rubber stamp this with Anne. I'll call her Anne because we're talking on YouTube at the moment. Andrew Gein channel. Anne says in one of his videos, I know sounds a bit funny, Anne, in his videos, but Anne said that he would meet me at Lime Street Station. Very, very small station. He describes it as a very, very small station in Liverpool, and he knows exactly where the train from Londinium, yeah, mouthful in it, comes into Lime Street. And what is going to happen there is I am going to meet him very, very soon. I think Andrew, aka Terry, is in the process of getting his Scottish subject access request. So when he gets that, we are going to do a meeting. He refers it to the meeting as some sort of date with Jockney Sparrow. Jockney Sparrow. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's Andrew Dean. Andrew Dean is looking forward to this date with Andrew Dean. Yeah, hang on. Let me see. Hang on, let me do this well. This is from Al's S. Horticulturist. Al's S. Horticulturist says, massive shout out to Alexander Carr, aka Al's Carr from Edinburgh, Midlothian. Please, mate, thanks in advance. I've got to watch because sometimes people do little tricky things, and when I read them out, it's funny. It is funny. I've been caught out loads of times with them, and I just laugh at them. It's funny things like, I mean, the first one I know, I think he's actually got a handle, this one. I got caught out with this ages ago. The person calls himself his handle Dixie enormous or something. Dixie enormous. No, I can't even say the blooming word. Enormous. You know what I mean? Like, I got a tongue twister, but this one is an innocent shout out thing. A massive shout out to the Alexander Carr, aka Al's Carr from Edinburgh, Midlothian. Please, mate, thanks in advance. No worries to the Al's S. Horticulturist, and a big shout out to, I'm assuming it's his friend or something, or somebody he knows, called Alexander Carr, aka Al's Carr from Edinburgh, Midlothian. Yeah, big shout out to you there. Okay. Who else have we got here? Whoops. Let me see. I'm going to brief you further on the ACRO update, yeah? Oh, blooming hell, this is one of the cheeky ones. I've got to say this as well. I have to do it because I call everybody's things out, and I do it. I do it in total innocence. I am totally innocent. I am only reading out this cheeky, mischievous character's avatar name, handle. Afternoon, Jockney, my brother from another. Good afternoon to the Clitty Licker. Good afternoon to the Clitty Licker. Good afternoon to ya. Oh, I've got one of the legends coming. Good afternoon to the fact notification. Good afternoon to the fact notification. Good afternoon to ya. He's got legendary status, by the way, in chats. Very, very, very legendary status. Good afternoon to the National Action. Hang on a minute, this might sound a bit dodgy, this one. I've got to watch when I look at, could it be a political thing or something? I have to, you know what I mean? I'm not aware of this, but National Action GB sounds a bit, I don't know about that one, man. Let me check it on my phone, yeah, before I start bellowing at this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I've got to check out these things, you know what I mean? Like, I've got to be careful what I'm saying on this thing with this thing. I don't want to get accused of let's check this out. Let's see. What's it called? National Action. It might be an innocent thing, but I've still got to check it. Actually, GB. Let's see, GB. What's that mean? Let's see what it says. It could be an innocent thing, but I still have to check it. Oh, blimey. See, lucky I checked that out before I start blurting out this thing like I do with my thing, like. National Action is a British right-wing extremist neo-Nazi terrorist organisation. Well, I'm sorry, fella, I will not be shouting out nothing about that. Like, Peggy, could you deal with this would you call it, this National Action GB? Do the necessaries on it, what you think has to be done with that one. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's well dodgy, but I've just seen it on the, what do you call it? I think we might have to boot them out the chat, like, wouldn't we? You know what I mean? Like, right-wing extremist terrorism. Cool, I think it has to go. I'm sorry, but it has to go, Peggy. That, like, I have to boot it, Peggy. Yeah, see that National Action GB thing? It's got to go. How do I do this? Because is it an actual banned thing, mate? Let me check it first. I need to check all my full details. Let's see. Well, hang on a minute. I think it's actually banned. Oh, it's banned. Sorry, mate. You're going to get blocked, whoever you are. I'll have to get rid of you at the channel. I have to get rid of you out of the channel. Where am I? Where is this thing? I'm going to have to thing, mate. There you go. I had no alternative. It's a banned terrorist organisation. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's get rid of it. I have to put him in time out. He's doing something there, that idiot, whoever it is. See, I mean, I just clocked that one there, my people. Just before I usually do my shouting out thing, so I don't know if he was aware of the greetings I give, and he was trying to be a wido with me. I was a bit switched on for that one there. Switched on. Good afternoon to the Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to the Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to ya. See how you've got to watch on this YouTube what you're doing. You've got to watch what you're doing there. Who else have we got here? Oh yeah, good afternoon to the Gail. Good afternoon to the Gail. Good afternoon to ya. I wonder how Gail's getting on now. She's over her, her rocky patch with the fella. The guy with the crash helmet. Yeah, he had the old white crash helmet. Yeah. I think I had seen a picture of the real guy on the thing they were all talking about on channels and that. The guy with the white crash helmet? When he takes the white crash helmet off, yeah, he's got a pink crash helmet. I can't talk myself. I've only got wee bits here and there. But the guy with the white crash helmet has got a pink crash helmet. Blooming hell. He's got two crash helmets. He's got the one he sticks on, if he does wear one. I don't know if that was just a gimmick. And he has got, when he takes off the white crash helmet, he has got the old pink crash helmet. He's got the old pink crash helmet, he has. Yeah, he's got the old pink crash helmet. Who else have we got here? Did I say good afternoon to Thingy Jig? Good afternoon to Joanne. Good afternoon to Joanne. Good afternoon to ya. Oh, yeah, this is the one I couldn't say the name of. Good afternoon to the Dixie Normus. Good afternoon to Dixie Normus. Good afternoon to ya. Cheeky man. You done that to me ages ago. Somebody did. With the Dixie Normus. Yeah. You don't need to boast, man. You know what I mean? Like, oi. It's a joker, he is. He's a joker. Yeah. See the people I get in the blooming chat. I'm getting terrorist organisations in the chat. I've timed them out because I couldn't block them. I don't know what happened there. But I've got geezer actually banned a terrorist organisation jumping into my chat, man. What are you doing to me, man? I'm a joker and all that. Can you not go somewhere else? Mr. Whatever your channel was, what you were called there. I don't want to say the name to give it publicity. But the geezer is coming into my chat, man. What's the score with that? Yeah. Good afternoon to the Stuart Bates. Good afternoon to the Stuart Bates. Good afternoon to ya. This is nothing to do with it. Let me say, good afternoon to the Foxing Band. Good afternoon to the Foxing Band. Good afternoon to ya. This Foxing Band's nothing to do with that guy. Like Foxed Off or something. Foxed. The guy it was like with the porn stuff. I mean, I don't know. He had all these screens there from what I've seen. Like, And I think he's on panels, like, and he's when he clicks his camera off, I don't know whether he's on the panels, maybe talking to other people. Yeah, he's multitasking, as a narrative destroyer was saying. You know, Craig, he's multitasking. And it could be, it's alleged that there's a strong possibility that when he was off camera, perusing the porn channel to his left, that he might have been beating his meat while he was on a panel talking to people. Multitasking at its finest. Yeah. He was multitasking at his finest off camera. Allegedly, I say allegedly. If you're there, foxed off, and you want to come on and explain it to me, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, I did jump onto a panel when he was on it. Me, him, and the narrative. You know, Craig, narrative destroyer, on Cesspit last week or something. Right? He was on talking with Craig and all that. I just jump on and I just say something like, "Good evening," and "What you doing?" And they all kick off. I jump on panels. When I open my mouth, and I don't say anything attacking people or anything, just the mere sound of my pleasant vocabulary, when I jump on the panels, it's like it ignites people into, they crack up. They all going, "Oh, what's going on?" and all that. It did happen with another fella when I jumped on. You know, the guy, the Scottish fella. He's good. He's good with the music. Like, I'll give him a positive review. The geezer, you know, the geezer that does the old musics, you know, the old music mixing and all that. I won't mention his name too much, you know, because he's under a lot of flack. But when he does the music, he gets the old music beats going up and the old music mixing, and he's doing some good stuff with music, which I like the music people, wouldn't I? Because I'm a music person myself. That's why I like the old music people. Let me see. Good afternoon to the Castro. Good afternoon to the Castro. Good afternoon to ya. Let's go down here. Yeah, I wonder if Gail's recovered yet for that guy with the, you know, the geezer with the white crash helmet. Remember? White crash helmet. Yeah, he's been unveiled or something. I did see on the channels, people have all got his picture somewhere. And the geezer's got the old pink crash helmet. He's got a pink crash helmet. Diving about Liverpool with the old, you know, the old pink crash helmet. Yeah. I mean, I was expecting to see underneath that white crash helmet some dashing knight or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're all talking about, yeah, you know, the guy. I won't mention his name, but yeah, he's this, that, the other. Gail's got over him now, I think. Like, but yeah, you think, what's it all about? Like, you see the geezer? I don't think he's like male model material. He's got the old pink crash helmet. Looks like a sort of big guy as well, doesn't he? Like, yeah, just having a shine up in the morning, get the old thingy shined up. Yeah. I've got a lot of hair myself, like, so I'm just, I can do it. I get away with it. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Purple Aki in a purple tracky incognito mode. 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 Purple Tracky in a purple tracky incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple tracky incognito mode. Purple Aki in a purple tracky incognito mode. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to the purple Aki. Good afternoon to the purple Aki. In a purple tracky incognito mode. Good afternoon to ya. Sorry, that one's a bit stringed out. That one was a bit. But I remember purple Aki in a purple tracky incognito mode. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to sing it. you will be delighted to know. Hang on, I'll come back to it in a second. Let me just say, good afternoon to the Solway. Good afternoon to the Solway. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, I'm not going to sing it, Castro, for a specific reason that that is on parked at the moment, because I am going to be meeting. Now I've got them two acros, but I'll acro update you further. I've got the two acros, the acro for well, when you say acros, that's the name of the organisation. So I've got a subject access request from the ACRO Organisation of England, which covers England, Wales and Northern Ireland. And I have also got a subject access request from Police Scotland, which covers the Scottish criminal history system and the Police National Computer from Scotland. So I am covered UK-wide with two subject access requests, which are on my emails on my phone, digital, yeah. And I am going to go and I am going to be showing them to the one and only, the delightful, yeah, the delightful, I will use the word, Andrew Gein. You know, Andrew Gein channel has invited me up to compare both of our two acros. I think Anne is at the moment in the process of getting the Scottish one. And when Anne gets the Scottish one, I will arrange to pop up there on a train. I'm just going to go up there. I'll be there a couple of hours, that's it, and then I'll be back. It's just I will do that. At least I will get the opportunity to show Andrew Gein my subject access requests on my emails. Yeah, Andrew Gein will be able to open up the attachments from my emails, download them and that, and open them up. Yes, both of them. And I'm going to be doing that soon. I'm going to arrange to contact Andrew Gein via Instagram. I don't use that a lot, but I'll keep my eyes peeled for it, for a message from him. Sorry, because Andrew Gein is a character, but off YouTube, I think he's Terry. You know Terry. But I'm not going to do any unpleasantries, because we're coming up for this date thing, to compare the subject access request. And he did say, me lovelies, I've got to meet Jockney Sparrow. Yeah, he's done a video, Terry is. Jockney Sparrow in Lime Street Station, Liverpool, little station, and Terry knows exactly the platform I shall be arriving in. I hope Terry rolls out the red carpet for me, yeah, and keeps the scallies off my back when I get to the station. You know, that Liverpool and that, I don't want a load of scallies. You know, scallies, is it? Jumping on me? No. I'm just there for a thing. So I don't sing the song. And if we sort things out and all that, I want to try and square things up with Andrew Gein. You know what I mean? There's a lot of negative stuff going on in YouTube, a lot of toxicity, and that I don't think it's good. I don't think it is good for the mind, body and soul, and I'm trying to move away from a lot of the toxicity. So that is, I won't be doing this song, so you'll be happy to hear that, Castro. I will not be singing the song. I might not even be singing it again if we sort things out with the delightful Andrew Gein, aka Terry. Right, so that's one thing to do with the acros. Let me go down through the chat a bit, see if I see anywhere, and then I'll update you on the other part of the acro thing. Good afternoon to the Glasgow's finest North Enders, the Glasgow's finest North Enders, the Glasgow finest North Enders. Good afternoon to the Glasgow finest North Enders. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, good afternoon to you there. Oh, blooming hell, she's getting some stick. I'll stick a link in soon and then people can jump on. Oh, Gail, oh, that's not nice, isn't it? No nice, all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So going on further to discuss the acros update. Oh, there's Film Boy. Good afternoon to the Film Boy. Good afternoon to the Film Boy. Good afternoon to ya. yeah. What happened as well is, so as I say, the first step of the ACRO update is I will be meeting Andrew Dean very, very soon as Anne gets the Scottish criminal history system from Police Scotland subject access request. Then we will meet, we'll compare both of the two subject access requests we've got, which cover the whole of the United Kingdom, doesn't it? Covers the whole of the United Kingdom. So I'm just waiting for Anne to get his subject access requests from Police Scotland, and then I will get in touch on Instagram. I don't use that Instagram a lot, and I will then arrange to meet Anne Drageen, aka Terry, at Lime Street, Lime Street Station, Liverpool. I will be coming in the London train, and I will let Terry know. I'll find out a good time to meet him. I'll get a couple of bargain tickets. So I'm just going to go up there and go back. So I'm hoping that Terry will be quite flexible about me, you know, because I've got to book him in advance for the time and that. I'll probably get up there early afternoon or something like that, and I'll be gone like a couple of hours in Liverpool, bosh, back to London. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would do that. I was going to suggest as well, like, this is why I hashtagged a few other people into this live. I hashtagged in PP and Karma Corner. Karma Corner was interested because he was talking about, when I was talking about these acros on a live a while back and all that. And he said, oh, he was interested about the Scottish one and all that. Well, I've got the Scottish one now, Karma Corner. If you wanted to ask me anything about it, I've got it. I've got it there on my phone, the thing and that, like. And yeah, I've got it there. And if he wanted to as well, I don't know, if he wanted to Karma Corner, like he said, might want to meet and show his stuff and that, I would be happy to compare my stuff with his as well. Also, if he wanted to go to Liverpool as well on the same day I meet Andrew Gein, I could meet him after I meet Andrew Gein. You know, the guy Karma Corner. I think he comes from somewhere up Yorkshire. It's not too far from Liverpool, is it? I don't know, but it's sort of up that way. If a Karma Corner wants to meet me when I'm at Liverpool with Andrew Gein, aka Terry, to show his stuff to me, I'm happy to facilitate it with him. You know, if he wants to, it's up to him. Like, I mean, I know me and Terry, aka Andrew Gein, ours is a definite. We've got a date, as Andrew Gein says, aka Terry. That's a definite. As I say, the Karma Corner, like, if he wants to pop out to Liverpool on the same day, maybe, I don't know if he wants to do it at the same time. I'd have to check that out with Andrew Gein, aka Terry. Terry might just want to do a 1-to-1 with me in it, and then, but I could also facilitate a meeting with the Karma Corner just to compare his stuff with my stuff. Could do that, no bother. And then last but not least, we've got the other fella who was off for a while there, PP. You remember he set the original ACRO challenge with me, and I said I will meet you like face to face in London when you get your stuff. He was off the internet for a while, so that sort of went all quiet. But he's came back with full of beans. I seen him on the other day. He's jumping a bit on channels and all that. He's full of beans. I think he might be away fishing this week or whatever. But if you get your two subject access requests, if you've got them, PP, hit me on the Insta or something when you're coming to London, and I'll meet you to compare them, because you know you were the original ACRO challenge, wasn't it? You know, the ACRO challenge, when you challenged me to the ACRO challenge, which I accepted, and I said I'll meet you in London. Well, I've got my stuff. So if you've got your stuff, yeah, your two ACROs, the one from the England Organisation and the one from Police Scotland, I will meet you in London. Yeah. So the PP thing is now out of my hand. I've got my stuff to meet PP anytime he wants to in London. I'm flexible, like, you know, anytime he's in London, come with your two subject accesses, PP. The one from the England Organisation, covering England, Wales and Northern Ireland, and the one from Police Scotland, Subject Access, which covers the Scottish criminal history system and the Police National Computer from the Scotland side. So that's 2 ACROs. You get them 2 ACROs, yeah, and meet me in London and I'll show you my 2, so your 2 subject access requests. I'll meet you in London, I'll show you my 2, and you show me your 2. We'll compare them. I can do that as well. So that is it on the ACRO. I don't need to say any more than that. So the next thing I will be doing is I'll probably Instagram the delightful Andrew Gein, you know, on Instagram, and I'll just say, like, Anne might be watching this. I don't know if Anne wants to jump on when I put the link in. And when you get your other Scottish one, let me know, and then we'll sort out a date. Like, we'll do that on Instagram. You know, the thing for me coming to Liverpool, because I don't want to turn up there and get a load of people on. Do you know what I mean? People will know what time I'm coming at, and I might get a lot of people there, you know, like a lot of fans or something. I do not want inundated with fans. You know what I mean? Like, and else I might get some enemies turn up as well. You know what I mean? Like, but we will sort out the date with Anne. Right, I'm going to stick the link in a moment. I have cleared up the ACRO stuff. Yeah. So as I say, any questions regarding PP's ACROs or whatever, don't ask me about his ACROs. You have to ask him yourself. I'm ready to fulfill the ACRO challenge, what he said. I've got the 2 ACROs, as I say, and I'm just waiting for him to get his 2 and see when he's coming to London, and I will meet him. Yeah, anytime he wants in London. Good afternoon to the 100% banter, the 100% banter, the 100% banter. Good afternoon to the 100% banter. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. Good afternoon to the cave, the cave, the cave. Good afternoon to the cave. Good afternoon to ya. Used to be Kevo. I think he's knocked you off the name, but that's Kev. I know Kev. Like, he was going to do the guitar thing, but he never got around to doing it. I might talk about that in a sec. Good afternoon to the Barry Ace Card Sherbet, the Barry Ace Card Sherbet, the Barry Ace Card Sherbet. Good afternoon to the Barry Ace Card Sherbet. Good afternoon to ya. So you're the man, fat, the fool, ACRO. I like these funny things, you know. Funny things, isn't they? Is it? Good afternoon to the Donny boy, Donny boy, Donny boy. Good afternoon to the Donny boy. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, go across and check out the Donny boy's channel. Yeah, good little channel up in Scotland. Livingston, Almondvale, Livingston, Scotland is the Donny boy channel. Go to it and check it out. Who's this one? Good afternoon to the Chess Battersby, the Chess Battersby, the Chess Battersby. Good afternoon to the Chess Battersby. Good afternoon to ya. Oh, just looking at that thing there. It's funny, isn't it? You got to have a laugh on this YouTube, ain't you? I'm going to stick a link in a minute. Good afternoon to the Goal of Shorts, the Goal of Shorts, the Goal of Shorts. Good afternoon to the Goal of Shorts. Good afternoon to ya. As I say, the boy's now got all his stuff on emails, digital. They can be well checked, and he's ready to rock and roll with the ACROs. We see ACROs. ACROs is like the organisation for England. It's Police Scotland and Scotland. The actual thing that they should be referring to is the subject access requests. But we just use this terminology, ACROs. You know, yeah, strange terminology, innit? Strange terminology, but the boy is ready to rock and roll. The boy is ready to rock and roll. I'm going to stick a link in there. I've been right down the chat. Good afternoon to the Minto, Minto, Minto. Good afternoon to the Minto. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, Paraparazzi at Right Lime Street Station. I'm hoping that when I go down there and I meet, did I say good afternoon? I think I did. Good afternoon to the Goal of Shorts, Goal of Shorts, Goal of Shorts. Good afternoon to the Goal of Shorts. Good afternoon to ya. When I go to Lime Street Station and I meet Andrew Gein, a.k.a. Terry, I am wondering if Terry will have the sort of good, you know, to make me feel welcome. Will he sprinkle flower petals as I walk down the platform? Sprinkle a flower petals on the floor to make me feel at ease, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and welcome me to the fantastic Lime Street station. Good afternoon to the text Kinsella. Good afternoon to text Kinsella. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there he is there. Look, the music man. Good afternoon to the Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Good afternoon to the Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Good afternoon to ya. Music man. I like music man. You know, MJ Masters, the music man. He's good with the old music, man, isn't he? I need to talk to him about that thing he showed me the last time he was on. You know, that little square, looked like an iPad. He was telling me about all the different colours. You can put your own colours in or something. One for the drum and bass, you know, the different, I think probably guitars, keyboard. You know, you've got all these sounds like, and he was telling me about this little thing. I never let it all soak in at the time because I'd done a few other things on my mind as well, but it'd be interesting to talk to him about that little gadget thing, you know, the thing he had. I need more information on that, definitely. Good afternoon to the Manx man. Good afternoon to the Manx man. Good afternoon to you. My little tip to the guy, what's his name? You know, the DJ Masters. I don't know if you'll listen to me. Listen. If you're listening to me at the moment, DJ Masters, listen, right? Don't jump onto a panel. Yeah, this is quite self-explanatory. I mean, listen, don't jump onto a panel. Yeah, if you think you are going to get, what's the word? Severe roastings. If you're going to get severe roastings and you're on a panel, do you know this thing? You press a button and you leave the panel. You press a button and leave the panel, or else you just don't go into the panel in the first place. Or else, if you do go on and you know, oh, this is it, they're all going to wind me up and that. Don't sit there like a lemon and take it. Exit yourself from the scene. Why do you sit there and take it like? I mean, I don't get people. It's like they're like rabbits in headlights. You ever seen them? They go in these panels like, and then they start getting chewed out. They're about 3 people. They're all shouting and everything. And they're like that. Oh, what's going on here? Why do people just sit there like rabbits in a headlight when they can just press a button and eject? Don't forget, YouTube is just an app. It's not the real world. You don't have to give yourself flack. You know what I mean? Like, self-inflicted flack when people just do things which don't make sense. Don't put yourself in a position of stress where you're getting it in it right, left and centre. Why do it? Why do it, man? Unless you like that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I try to give advice and tips to fellow YouTubers if I can now and again. Good afternoon to Stefan her Frenchie. Good afternoon to Stefan her Frenchie. Good afternoon to ya. When she says Stefan her Frenchie, I think she means her little French bulldog, I think they're called. Like French, isn't it? Frenchie dog. No Frenchie guy or nothing. No, little Frenchie bulldog. I am assuming it is a French bulldog. I like them little dogs, you know. Nice little dogs to look at. I don't know what like they're to keep as a pet, but I do not know. Yeah, so as I say, like my advice to the guy, the Mr. Dark Raver 79, aka MJ Masters, do yourself a favour. Don't jump on panels and get yourself roasted when you don't have to. And if you do jump on and you think I'm getting a bit of a jit in the ear, don't sit in the panel taking it like a lemon, man. Get yourself off, press a button and eject and chill out, man. get your head together, Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Yeah, get your head together. Try to give him tips here, this guy. Originally fellow Glaswegian, and I'll try to get him on the, try to get him back to the, what do you call it, the nice ambience. You know what I mean? Like, have a few days off. Don't go. You're going over the top with this YouTube, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go be everywhere all the time. You got all the time you need, man, to make incursions into the world of YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be lying there like all that stuff, lying a bit on the bed and all that with a blanket around you and, oh, YouTube, don't do it, Mr. Dark Reaver 79. Use your noddle. Yeah. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. That is the key word. Yeah. Just a little tip for you there. Good afternoon to the Radio Babs. Radio Babs. Good afternoon to the Radio Babs. Good afternoon to ya. Right, I'm going to stick a link in, yeah. Well, while I'm doing this, while I'm going through the thing, because people are probably want to hear somebody else talking and that, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's see, copy. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some people on for a chat. There's one thing I would like to try and keep away from on this channel when people jump on, and that's that guy. I don't really want to talk about this guy, you know, the guy, it's depressing. You know, this character from Montrose, if you want to say that. Yeah, I want to keep away from all that. Like, talk about anything else, funny things, anything you like, but that thing's, it's getting a bit thingy, like, you know. Let me stick the link in. So be advised, like, the minute they start going on about that thing, everybody goes on. There's channels to go and talk about that, and people who are what do you call it, putting out the message about all that stuff, and they're all into that stuff 24/7. This guy likes to have a bit of fun and laughter and all that on this channel. So that is all I am saying. I'll be sticking a link in a minute. Let's see who we got here. Yeah, this is Mr. Dark Reaver. You know the MJ Masters? Yes, it's the Maskey Studio, but software. Maybe that's the name of that little square thing he was talking to me about. He might even jump on in a minute. Like, I'll have to keep him. I'll have to keep him sort of not subdued, but I will keep him calm, Mr. Masters. Last time I was talking to him on the cesspit, he done his nut because I just mentioned to the guy about something about when Mr. Masters took it upon himself to do a bit of boxing management for a couple of half an hour or something. He was managing some up and coming boxer. I asked him, could the boxer do a bit of fly? What do you call that? No, shadow boxing. And it was like pressing a volcano. I don't know what happened to MJ Masters, but yeah, he lost the heat. He'll be calm now, like, he'll be calm now. Good afternoon to the Manx man, the Manx man. Good afternoon to the Manx man. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Liverpool Staffies and Bullies. Good afternoon to Liverpool Staffies and Bullies. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. Good afternoon to the stir. Good afternoon to the stir. Good afternoon to ya. Right, we'll see how we get on. Right. If I get this, if MJ Masters jumps on, I might even have a shot at hypnotising him. Because you do know my abilities. I have done it before on this channel. I've got psychic abilities, which I demonstrated the other day. Just another one of my little things I can do. And I have also got the knack for hypnosis, but I won't do that. I won't do it on the channel today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's see. Good afternoon to the Tim Smith. Good afternoon to the Tim Smith. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, his load is heavy. His load is heavy with spanners in his toolbox. He holds the record for YouTube spanners. Definitely does Tim Smith. Yep. Oh, there, yeah, go and give the Babs channel, what'd you call it? I'm going to turn the light on at the moment, my people, hang on. Let's see, I'll open up some curtains as well a bit. It's a bit dark. I can't do it. It's just a bit dull today up this way, you know. Just a bit dull today up this way. Let me have a drink of the almond breeze while we get Babs' channel out there in the link. You know, Babs, Radio Babs. Check out the old almond breeze. I recommend some of these type of drinks to the one and only Mr. Dark Raver 79. Yeah. MJ Masters, get yourself some nourishments down your gullet. This is the nice one, almond breeze, but get yourself some milky type drinks with calciums and all sorts of stuff in it. Vitamin D, E, and B12. Get yourself some stuff like this, man. Feed the mind, body, and soul, Mr. Dark Raver 79, and get yourself away from this negativity. He's funny when he does funny stuff. He's Mr. Dark Raver 79, MJ Masters. Stick to the music and stick to the funny stuff is only my little tip for you, because you're quite a funny guy, man. Quite a funny guy. Don't get caught up in all the too much of the drama. Don't get caught too much up in drama. Let's go through. They've got the double kisses here. Good afternoon to the kiss kiss, the kiss kiss, the kiss kiss. Good afternoon to the kiss kiss. Good afternoon to ya. It could be too cross, but I say kiss kiss, don't it? You know what I mean? Like, I've got to do the greeting, isn't I? Let's see who we got here. Yeah. Who we got here? We've got a little bit of humour from the Jamie Sawyer, innit? Jockney did the song for that. I'd at least expect a dance on return. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a laugh when I go up to Lime Street. You know what I mean? Like, all right, who's this? The mod father of YouTube. Go to Tim Smith's channel. Is it called the mod father of YouTube? But Tim Smith channel, yeah. And please subscribe to Tim Smith channel. Thank you very much. Did I say this one? Good afternoon. I think I did. Good afternoon to the Taurus Incognito. Good afternoon to Taurus Incognito. Good afternoon to ya. I did say it earlier, but it comes back to me later, doesn't it? Like, good afternoon to the fly me to the moon, fly me to the moon, fly me to the moon. Good afternoon to fly me to the moon. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, if you noticed lately, I'm knowing a lot of chats on channels and all that, and that is an actual. Nothing against the thing. I'm cutting back on that type of thing. Yeah, because I've got lots of other things on the go. I'm gonna update you on something at the minute anyway. But what I do is I'm catching up with terrestrial television. I'm watching a lot of movies. I've been in too many of these chats in the night time. You know, like in the evening as well. And I should be watching, like I watched Kraken one, I watched it again. I've seen it loads of times. Eddie Murphy, brilliant. He's a genius. That's one of my big, I'm a big fan of Eddie Murphy. Like, you know, the comedian actor. And Coming to America, Kraken film. I watched that last night, I think it was. And he's in a Kraken film. If you can ever get this film somewhere, like check out a film called Bowfinger. Eddie Murphy, Steve Martin, one word, Bowfinger. If you can get that anywhere, check it out. Brilliant comedy. Let's see what else we got here. Yes. So I'm nearly doing to stick the link in a sec. I know it takes a long time, but the link will be going in. I might just have to go right down with this thing because I'll take forever. Then people are shouting for the link. Oh yeah. Good afternoon to the Glen Seaward. Good afternoon to Glen Seaward. Good afternoon to ya. I think before I put the link in, you know what I'm going to do? Like, I'm going to sing you a song. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't all clap at once because I'm going to sing you a song. Let me get a song, yeah. Good afternoon to the Chris Pitts, the Chris Pitts, the Chris Pitts. Good afternoon to the Chris Pitts. Good afternoon to ya. You know what Chris Pitts' nickname was when he was at school and all that? Obvious, isn't it? What do you think Chris Pitts' nickname was? Do you want me to tell you? Arm. A-R-M, arm. Arm. Yeah, it's got to be his nickname, isn't it? Arm. Armpits. Sorry, Chris. I couldn't resist that one. I bet you were getting that all your life in school and everything, weren't you? Chris was getting that all the time, I bet you, man. Sorry for that, Chris, winding you up with that. I hope people don't start winding them up in the chats and all that. You know, Chris Pitts, like, let's go down. I'm going to sing a song and then I'll stick a link in. Good afternoon to the Venom, the Venom, the Venom. Good afternoon to the Venom. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah, don't mess with this boy. This boy knows what he's doing here. That's it, right? I'm going to sing a song. Let's put the Venom channel up there. Yeah, go to the Venom channel and please subscribe. I'm going to sing a little Scottish one, yeah. Well, it's not really a Scottish song, but it's by an Irish group called the what do you call it? You know the thingamajig? Let me just get it on my phone. How do I get into this thing? See you on YouTube. Let me check this out. Just doing something with my phone, people. Let's see if I can do this. Don't know what I'm doing with this thing. I haven't got a blooming internet connection. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my thing working. It's not working, this. Sorry, my people, with the hold up. Try to get my internet thing working. What's happening with the blooming reception? Maybe this will do. I'll be with you in a tick, my people. Just try to do this, sort this thing out. Let's see what's going on here. Don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Let's see. Can I do this thing? Maybe I should usually do this first. Sorry, my people, I'm just doing something. Sorry. No, this is no good. Can't even get my finger. Right, all right, forget about that. Right, I'm going to sing you a song. Yeah, this song, yeah, hang on. Sung by the Corries. Here we go. Originally by an Irish folk group called the Corries. I will sing you the song, Will You Go, Lassie, Go. Yeah? I'm sorry to put you through this, but I have to do it just to get my voice going. Let's say good afternoon to the Stuart Beds. Good afternoon to the Stuart Beds, the Stuart Beds, the Stuart Beds. Good afternoon to the Stuart Beds. Good afternoon to you. I promise to put the link in as soon as this song is over. Are you ready for this? Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon cool crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the flowers o'er the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will range through the wilds and the deep glen sea dreamy, and return with the spoils to the bower o' my dearie. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? If my true love shall not come, then I'll surely find another to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? A cappella, my people, yay, woo, boom, 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 yay. Yeah, that fired me up, that one. All right, I'm going to stick a link and get somebody to come on and have a natter, yeah? Yeah, let's keep this upbeat, this stuff, yeah? Oh, thank you very much, darling. Yeah, I've got the little Londoner up from Camden, Mishi. Yeah, Mishi. I'll stick a link in anyway. Anybody, whoever wants to jump on can jump on, yeah? Here we go, the link's in. Yeah, yes, try and keep things upbeat. I might even get a fella, he could be itching to jump on, couldn't he? Yeah, I've got to keep him under control, but if he jumps on, you know the fella, I don't even have to mention his name, the fella. I don't have to mention his name, man. He's new to it. He's like a tornado whizzing through the YouTube. Yeah, like like seismic eruptions. Yeah, he's into all that sort of stuff, like seismic eruptions. Yes, seismic eruptions from this fella. Yeah, the link's there. He might have fell asleep, but I'm waiting for the link to go in. He comes through faster than the speed of light. Faster than a speeding bullet. He comes through faster than a speeding bullet. Does the fella. I'm waiting for somebody to see if they want to join me for a little chat. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But it's no worries to me. I am my own man. Oh yes. Big tip for people, yeah. The power of power naps. You understand this not theory, in practice. If you got this thing where you do power naps, yeah, 10 minutes, I think 15 minutes top whack. If you're sitting in a chair and all that and you feel like you're dozing off, yeah, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Have a nap. Have a power nap. You see, it's well known that they are power naps. They are good for the mind, body and soul. Please indulge yourself and treat yourself to a power nap. Yeah, it's well within your capabilities to enjoy the power nap. There's a guy, he's in the chat. Look, the guy who I need to calm this fella down. You know, this guy down, he needs to take tips from me. The tips that I give the fella is, number one tip, when you go into channels that are going to roast you, don't sit like a rabbit in the headlights taking it. Press the button and get yourself off. Press the ejector seat or get your parachute on and jump out of it. Don't sit there taking on board the flak. It's like that is called rabbit in the headlights syndrome. Do not become the rabbit in the headlights. Why would you want to do that? It seems to me a bit masochistic that you would sit there and take it. You know what I mean? Like, remove yourself from all the stressful situations. Do you know what I mean? Like, good afternoon to the John Hasbullah Beck, the John Hasbullah Beck, the John Hasbullah Beck. Good afternoon to the John Hasbullah Beck. Good afternoon to ya. Yeah. So, as I say to the Mr. Dark Raver 79, aka the MJ Masters, Music Man. I like Music Man. That's why I like the Music Man. He's a funny guy as well. Funny guy. He's got to get the balance right. The balance between music and funny is good. And all that other stuff, yeah, it's not doing you a lot of favours, that stuff, you know, the old Mickey Mouse stuff. Forget the Mickey Mouse stuff, man. Do the funny stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are a funny guy. You know what I mean? Like, probably as well, if you don't mind me saying, like, I don't want to stick my oar into too much into your business, Mr. Dark Raver 79. I'm just trying to give you some tips and all that. But if you do need to know me, like, but what I'm saying is if you've got problems with other issues, like things like maybe how can I put it, taking on too much on board of alcoholic beverages, maybe if you've got problems with that, and if you have also got problems with, like, you know, like substance addictions, you know, substances, you may want to seek help from outside agencies, outside of YouTube. You can't listen to YouTube. Nobody on here is qualified, mate. You have to go to proper places for medical advices and supports. Yes, you do. The only thing you will get on YouTube here on this channel is a few little musical things, like, and a bit of comedy. Do you get what I mean? Like, but we do not indulge, what do you call it? What's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. No, indulge. We try to push people towards going outside of YouTube for advice. That's what I would say. Nobody on this YouTube is qualified in anything to do with mental health, all that sort of stuff. Nobody's qualified on YouTube. If you need advice on alcoholic beverages and other stuffs, I'm going to talk to the guy in a minute anyway. Before he comes on, he has to take a deep breath and count to 3, if it's possible, Mr. Masters. Oh, he's doing it. He's playing the game. I'll put him straight on, man. Mr. Masters himself is coming on to speak to me calmly. He's going to get plenty of time, so he doesn't need to get flustered. Keep yourself calm, Mr. DJ Masters. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jockney. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you, man?
I am good, mate. Brilliant. The only reason why I snapped at you is because you were speaking and I was trying to speak to somebody else who was trying to give me a stinking, so I was always trying to get my point across. Because you were speaking, then I snapped at you, so I apologise.
Yeah, don't worry, nobody's, man. I'm not bothered about that.
No worries, man.
How you been anyway, man? How you doing?
Brand spanking, mate. I'm working on an old school mix today. I'm going to put an old school mix, like, remember, like the early 90s rave scene, like the early stuff, like the coming out of the 80s into the 90s. That's the sort of mix I'm going to do today.
That's good, isn't it?
So I'm going to put that out later. Also, I'm hoping to get to, I'm up to, hang on, 570 subs So
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping to get to 1,000 by the next 10 days, 14 days.
Yeah, that'll be
No,
quite an achievement if you can do that, because it takes a
well,
long time to get to 1,000. You know, it takes ages, like
well,
normally. But you're doing
well,
very well, Pat. You're doing
well,
well, like very,
well,
very well.
uh, as I says, I'm going to put that to bed with all this bullshit, this back and forth crap. But I'm not going to react to Cesspit because he's clutching the straws because it's fridge wars. Fridge wars are on.
Yeah, you want to just like have a laugh and all that. Don't
That's
take it
mate.
too
That's what
serious.
I'm all about. Having a
Yeah,
laugh. But see if people want to chat shit, mate, I'm not going to hold back.
yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
I think when you're doing the funny stuff, it's quite funny, man. I think
I'm
you're a
going to come
funny
off
guy.
camera because I'm going to smoke, right? I'm coming
Yeah,
off
yeah.
camera, but I'm still here, right? Aye.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was going to
Uh,
say when you do funny stuff, you're quite a funny guy, like Like I think you
right.
could do well with that, like as well.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for your input, man. I appreciate all my subs. I mean, I want people to buy into me. I'm not going to be doing a narrative where I don't claim to be a paedophile hunter. I don't claim to be this Cape Crusader who's want to take down paedophiles. I mean, they've been going on about the same guy for 3 years and nothing's materialised. So why not move
Yeah,
on to better things? And then that's the only reason why I'm just getting my point across. But I'm putting it to bed, and it's going to be all about the music and keeping it real, man, and having a good giraffe and a good laugh and back and forth banter. That's what I'm all about, mate. Nothing else, nothing more.
that's it. Yeah, yeah. Because you've had quite a tumultuous entry onto YouTube, innit? Quite a lot of you've been running all over the place and all that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
see anybody in business, but you've got to understand that bad publicity is good publicity because people are talking about you. So you're creating waves. That doesn't mean to say that I'm going to come on here and keep talking shite about 5 mugs who want to fucking go after this certain person. I'm not interested in that, mate. I've got bigger fish to fry than that. I'm on here to have a laugh, play my music, and take a cunt out people who need it. Know what I mean? End
yeah.
of. But I'm going to have 2 channels. I'm going to have a roasting channel, and I'm going to have a DJ channel.
Hey, hey.
Aye. What's happening, Donkey Breath?
What's happening, you big fat ginger melt?
Yeah, Philin boy, I had nothing against you. All I said was, can I put my
No.
ad
No. You tell the pack of lies, didn't you, Pokey?
No,
You did, didn't
I
you?
asked you.
Yes,
I asked you, and you said yes.
you did.
But
You
then I
came
made a
on
mistake.
my
No.
panel.
I made a mistake,
You
and
came
then
on my panel. You told everybody you came on my channel begging on your Polish beers.
No, I didn't. I asked you if I could put my ad in your description, and then because
I'm going live. Nobody wants to listen to your shit DJ music. Nobody wants
here,
to
mate,
subscribe to you.
look,
Begging.
I'm not interested. I'm not even going to answer you. You can talk shit to get shit. I'm not interested.
You're a little beg. You're a little beg, aren't you?
Aye.
Hey? With your Ellie Hansen coat on your throat.
See your fridge.
With your
See your
trousers and your farrah top. Hey? You little beg.
Your fucking fridge. See your fridge. Go and stick your head in it because you need to cool down, man. Fuck's sake, I only said one thing. All you had to do was fucking correct me and say, no, I don't want that, Chris. No, but you had to take it to another level. Do you know what? You're not even. You're boring.
You came on the panel with your glow stick fingers, waving your glow stick fingers about, thinking you're in a rave and that, begging for my views, begging for my subs, and it backfired on you.
How's it backfired? How's it backfired on me?
Because everybody's seen what a big fat ginger melt you are and what a beg you are. Like, you're coming on every panel what you go on. I want to get to 1,000 subs.
I'll go on any fucking panel when I want.
Do you really think your subs, what you've got for all your drama and all your bullshit, are going to sit and listen to that shit DJ music what you play? Because they're not. They're just going to troll fuck out of you because they're all trolls are from what's fucking sub to you.
At least I've got better fucking content than you.
You've got
Have you got
what?
to bring to the table? A fridge?
Off your tits. Sat on your live, gouching off your tits, talking like that. You got 20p for phone box, mate. Come off it, lad. Give your head a wobble, sunshine.
I'll fucking give your head a wobble. Shut up. I'm not even going to answer you now. Just shut up. You're not worth it. You're not worth my fucking airspace.
Deal around for the free for 25.
Go and get a fucking... Go and see a dentist before you buy a fridge. Go.
Don't brown and one wide. Don't. I'm on my live. I'm ending it now. Don't leave the stairwell in the flats. Hey? You little beg. Jockney, you can have this little beg bike. I'll finish this little cunt off tonight.
Bloody hell.
that guy's a melt.
What? What's this melt thing?
Melt means he's a hot rod. He's piping. He talks shite.
Bloody hell. So it sounds like Film Boy thinks you're going to go in the night to continue the...
Well, it's not there for him. I'm not stupid. He's trying to get me to bite. I'm not interested. He talks shite. He's boring. I mean, what has he got to bring to the table, really, except a thing called cesspit where people can have it out with each other, but he mutes people until it doesn't go with the narrative he wants it to go with. Do you know what I mean? It's bullshit, mate. And then he's shouting he's going to get Deca Heggie on his show. Oh, what? That was just for views, mate. Don't get it twisted, Deca Heggie. Fuck, is it what? Are you a Deca Heggie supporter? Aye.
Yeah, let's forget about that stuff.
I know. Aye. Anyway, let's talk about the music. What was I going to say? Right, this machine here. Is it this machine here you're talking about? Hang on. Right, this here. Hang on. I'm smoking, right? So.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah, explain that to me again if you can. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Listen.
Hang on. You've got him coming back. Hang on. Let's see.
Right.
Oh, tell me
that's a picture of.
Let's talk about begs and views, shall we? Let's talk about begs and views, MC Methadone. Right? Let's get one thing fucking straight. You came on with Big Bad Bazzer, Ralph Little off the Royal Family, trying to call fucking Decareggi out and say you got a fair play, man. Fucking hell, you've got a nice jacket. That jacket matches your fingers, what you've just got on as well. It's a nice jacket, that. Yeah, so you came on with fucking Ralph Little off the Royal Family. You come on with Ralph Little off the Royal Family.
Your fake plays.
You couldn't even fight sleep, saying you're going to run a fair play, man. You couldn't even run a bath. So
aye, no bother. I fucking run a van right here, you fucking clown.
You do nothing when you fucking chuck Curry under the bus to get fucking run over, you did, brother.
So I did. You don't know nothing. Kearney's my fucking brother.
With your mouth running away on YouTube. Then you're coming back on apologising to everybody. Begging again.
Because I'm doing the right thing. Because I'm a man.
What, so you want to come on causing all the fucking drama, shouting and fucking roping, saying you're going to out this, You're out saying fuck all, brother. So he's driving about on fucking round the
I'm not a grass, pal. I'm not a grass. I'm taking the half-line. I'm taking the half-line.
Rally chopper with your piss pot helmet on with your Rally Hansen coat, a pair of Crocs and your slads in your fucking socks. Do you had a wobble?
Oh my goodness me. This guy's just a fucking what? That guy here, I've really got under his skin, but for putting my addy on his and then shouting, I'm doing a live now, jump out of mine. I made a mistake. I said sorry to him. What more does he want? What does he want a fight? Because I'll give him one.
Oh, do you want to explain the thing again, that music thing? Yeah, I think.
Aye, right. So, right.
Yeah.
See this, right? This is a Machine studio, right? It's run by software, right? Hang on, wait there.
Yeah.
See that there, right?
Yeah,
it's called Machine Studio. It's run by software. So what it is, it's not standalone. So you can't just use it without a laptop or some sort of device to run the software through it. Do you understand?
Yeah. You've got to connect that to your laptop or something else.
Aye. It's like an MPC. It's like an MPC. It does. It's more than an MPC. It's a sampler. It does everything that you can do in a studio, but you can do it on the fly. On the fly. Do you know what I mean?
So say you connect that to your laptop, right? See when you connect that to your laptop,
right?
Do you need anything else to work it? If you done that?
You can either use the DAW. See the DAW now, the digital workstation. The DAW, the digital workstation. You can either use the one that comes with it, but people who run Ableton through it. I don't know if you've heard the software called Ableton, but it's what all the big producers use it. You can also use I mean, you can remap it and all that. You can do also, mate. You can do everything with that you can do in a studio, mate. It's studio quality. In fact, there's some people out there who have made hit records with that machine.
Yeah, so you plug that in the laptop, and then you've got you do like an app or something. That digital workstation's like an app thing or something in it. Like you put on your computer. Is that how it works? No.
What it's like is it's software. So then it runs. It can turn it into a sampler. It can turn it into an editor. It can turn it into a beat routiner. It can turn it into like, how can I put it? You can. There's only one way to put it. It's a studio in a box.
Right, so it's all right. So that thing you've got, the machiner thing, you plug it into the laptop, and when you turn that on, will you start getting prompts for your computer saying what you can do with it? Like, do you get?
No, what happens is it works in unison with it. So what you do is it takes a lot of planning. You have to do a lot of before you can set it up and start making beats with it. You have to sample your own sounds into it. You can bring in guitars. You can bring in any instrument. You can bring in. See if you use some software like even GarageBand, even though that's not really a powerful DAW. That's just really just to play for kids to play on. But at the same time, you can put that through it. You can do all sorts with it, mate. It's a studio in a box, really, but run off a computer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, here, I'll send here. Do you know what to do? See when you come off this, right? In the chat, I'll put in. You'll see a live performance with a guy called Mark Acardipane, right? He's from Belgium, right? And he does a full routine on it live at Thunderdome. It's a video.
What's his name? You can watch it. I'll get it on my phone and just tell me his name.
His name's MDMA.
Hang on a sec. I'll do it on YouTube. This is on YouTube, isn't it?
Aye. MDMA at Thunderdome live performance.
Hang on. M what?
MDNA. MDNA.
MDNA.
No. MDNA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
MDMA. No, sorry, I got it wrong. No, MDMA. Sorry.
Oh yeah, MDMA. Yeah.
Yes, as in ecstasy. Do you know? Aye.
MDMA. Yeah.
Yes. Live performance at Thunderdome.
Live performance.
At Thunderdome.
At Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, as in hot. It's a Dutch rave.
All right, Thunder. Hang on.
Dome.
Thunder.
Now he's doing this live. No, there's no many. This guy's a legend. He made the very first techno record ever produced. Arguably, it was out of him and Lenny D, but Mark Acardipane is the man. In fact, that's him there. Look, he's got three names, right? Look, he's under that. Can you read that?
Oh yeah. ISRX.
Right, but at the same time,
I won't play it because I'll get copyrighted. But I'll play it later. I've got it on the thing. I can get it.
Have a listen to it, man, and let me know what you think.
Yeah, I will do. I'll do it later.
And remember, this guy's doing it on the live. He's doing this live, and see all the tunes that he's making. is all the tunes he made. So,
Yeah.
no, I mean, this guy is unbelievable. Honestly, this guy knows that machine inside out. Not just that, he's the biggest producer in Belgium. He created probably the first record ever in techno music. He is. I mean, people think it's a guy called Paul Elstak who's the godfather of hardcore, but it's not. It's Mark Acardipane. That's his name. The Mover. He's done collaborations with Lenny D. He's done collaborations with Manuel Marlin. He's done it with them all. The Horrorist. I think he's done a bit with them all. Do you know what I mean? At one time, I could be wrong on some of the DJs, but he is the man. He is the man.
You've got a guy here, Dark Raver versus MD&A at Pandemonium 2019 full set.
No. See that? No. Don't go to that. There's a DJ called Dark Raver, right? Yeah, but he's amazing. He's an amazing DJ. He created hardcore as well. But Dark Raver's another guy. He's just a DJ and a producer. But MDMA does live performances on the machine.
I've got them. But I just scrolled down to see the other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to listen to them. Yeah, I've got it there live at the Thunderdome.
Aye, and then go to one called DJ Promo, right? And it's live at Thunderdome. Wait till you see this. See the lighting systems. Oh my God, man! See these rigs, mate. Oh my God, they must cost millions. See the
DJ. What
Promo?
I'll remember that.
Thunderdome.
Yeah, I'll remember that. DJ Promo.
It's quite interesting. Even it might not be your cup of tea, right? But it is interesting. And I know you're a man of music, so you would take anything on board. You would have a listen, wouldn't you, before you judge it? You know what I mean?
Well, I listen to my station. I listen to like on the radio. I listen to this stuff. It's quite up to date. Like I listen to Kistry channel. Kistry.
I mean,
Kiss
who's
FM.
that?
It's Kiss FM radio, but I've got different channels on it. Kistry, like it's a bit of.
Who's that?
Dance
Who's
music.
that?
What?
What album is that?
That's Battersea Park, isn't it? Battersea Power Station, I mean.
Pink Floyd. Prodigy. Iron Maiden. Yeah. I listen to all sorts. The Beatles. I listen to the Beatles. Look, Sgt. Pepper's, Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
Mingus, oh yeah. Do you know what I mean? Look, Ground Zero.
Yeah, that's it.
The Joke. That's all the techno stuff, but this is hang on. That's the Rotterdam Terror Corps. They're for Holland. They do some stage show. They get the woman. The woman came out and do a striptease. They're fucking mental. The guy's about 6 foot. He's black, right? He comes out, mate, with this big dark voice, man. He's fucking something. It's something else to see, man. Honestly, it's something to see, mate.
Oh, I've got a singer for my song number 3. No, number 3 song. I've got this song. We've done the music. Like we've done the music. We've got the song, and then I've got the singer now. Like the singer. So that'll probably get done before Christmas. Like the recording and the video. So that'll be one. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Brilliant. Here, maybe we could make a collaboration. It'd be funny, man. Do you know what I mean? And I'll put it through my hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really do the music. It's my nephew does it. You know, the music.
See if I had you singing, right? And I came down to London, and we came up with something. I could make like a funny hardcore track and put your name on it, and you would get royalties for it. So,
yeah, let me think about that.
No worries, mate. No worries, but do you know actually get people to do songs and do that down with you, like write a song and get somebody to sing it or something down your way, like? No, because I'm known as a DJ, really, back in the early 90s. Remember, I'm 42, so I was doing that when I was a young boy, and then because I was in and out of prison, it ruined my career. I didn't have enough time to put, time into this. So
really, you you can't really play any instruments, can you? Like you know, like.
Well, well, the turntables is an instrument.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is it not?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Like, you're the guy on that. I'm
Well,
not.
well, it's not an instrument to people from your age group because they don't see it like that. But it is an instrument and it is a skill. So,
Right. What I mean to say is, right? Could you do stuff with your turntable, right? Like,
right.
and then incorporate lyrics, write some lyrics, and then get somebody to sing the lyrics.
Yes, yes, I could, yes.
Why don't you
But
do that? Why don't you try one of them? Try it
because
once.
I'm only starting to get into production. I've only been into production the last year, and then I was in prison, so I've not had enough time to tune into production. But my cousin is a DJ. I'll not say his name because he's a big DJ, and I don't want to give his name. But my cousin, he's just built a 60, almost a 60 grand studio for it ground up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
So
I think that would be a route for you to go, wouldn't it? Really, because like you could start writing songs and getting some people to sing them, do the music. You know, I think that would be a good way for you to go. Like.
Can I tell you a wee bit about myself? But I'm actually an underground DJ. See what I'm doing now? Isn't my style? This isn't my style. I like to keep it. See the raves I go to is small raves with a select few. Do you know what I mean? It's a required taste. Unless I'm going to the big, massive ones, when you've got all the DJs for Holland, Italy, Germany, Belgium, all flying over to Scotland to play in the Royal Highland Centre, Resurrection. I don't know if you heard it in the early 90s. Ramirez. These are all friends of mine. Elvio Morato. Brilliant DJ, man. Aye, brilliant producer. He made Ramirez. Do you never hear that? Was an old one.
Yeah.
Everybody in the region don't know what I'm talking about.
Is that scene still going on at the minute?
Arriba, Cajanero.
Yeah. What about this underground scene? Is it still going on at the minute, Masters? You know, this underground scene?
Oh, yes.
Could you not get back into that? Could you not try and get back into it?
Because but I'm too lazy. I like sitting in my house, just having fun, man. Yeah, I like my comforts.
Is that one incentive to get out there and getting bigger, become well known, and that sort of scene? You know what I mean?
Look, see, at the end of the day, people say that I'm a shite DJ or I'm a good DJ. See, at the end of the day, see if I can put a smile on somebody's face, then I've won a watch. That's the way I see it.
So really, you're just sort of doing this thing for, like, how can I put it, enjoyment. You're not really, how can I put it, you've not got any...
Taking it too serious yet, but watch your space, I don't know. We'll see how things will pan out.
But this is what I'm thinking, if you've got, like, ambition to, I'm talking about just music-wise, to get your music out there a bit more.
Remember, I've played the Callan Academy in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's a big venue, mate. 5,000 people.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now, innit? You can't. You've got to, like, yesterday was history, tomorrow's a mystery. You know, it's the present.
Aye, well. If you want to hire me, I'll come out and I'll do the Dex fees.
No, what I'm saying to you is you've got to put yourself
$250 an hour. If you want me to DJ, I'll come and do it.
But what I'm saying is, why don't you? I mean, I can't tell you what you do, but I'm thinking, if you want to get out and earn yourself some rubles and all that, some dollars, you've got to go out there and do your stuff, ain't you? Like,
aye, but mate, I don't keep well these days.
Okay. What, you don't keep well? Could you explain
elaborate on it?
What?
Do you want me to elaborate on it?
Yeah. If it's not too personal, like, you don't have to.
No. It's because I actually used to be a rock hopper. I'm really good on a mountain bike. I used to be able to do half pipes and all that shit, right, when I was younger. Now, because I've injured myself and ruptured myself coming down hills on my mountain bike, I need to go for an operation. there was blood in my urine when I was in prison. Because of my intel, they wouldn't take me to hospital. The Phil Hall was going to kick off because of it. I gave them 13 samples and they wouldn't take me down to fucking hospital to see what it was. But when I got out, I went to hospital and they said to me, I've got a thing called a uterus stricture, which means I thought it was through maybe drugs or alcoholism, but it's no. It's through rock hopping. It's through I've injured myself on my bike and I didn't realise. And I have to go for an operation, so that's the only thing that's wrong with me, mate. But I get nerve damage in one hand, so I'm not going to tell you about hand.
So that stricture thing, are they going to do the op on that thing that you were talking about? You know, the thing you've got to get done?
I'm going to get up and get it done maybe next couple of weeks.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it going to be quite a straightforward procedure thing or whatever?
You're only in for like an hour, and then you've got a colostomy bag to wear for a week, and then they take you out, yeah, man, and then you're brand new.
Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah, you'll be glad to get that done, like, yeah.
At least it's not a big siege, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And God bless all the families struggling through the big sea.
Yeah. That's it.
Jockney, would you do me a favour? Let's have a minute's silence for little Olivia for Liverpool.
Let me get my stopwatch thing on my thing, yeah, and then we'll know when it's up. Let me do this thing, yeah.
Right, mate, let's synchronise watches.
I'll do the thing with 60 seconds on the thing. You'll hear it beeping when 60 seconds goes off.
On you go. Right, no worries.
Let me just get a minute. So I'm going to do it starting now. There you go, minute silence.
Thanks for everybody in the chat, man, for taking part in it.
All right, that's very nice of you to come up with that one. Very nice. Yeah.
See, I'm not all bad.
There you go, yeah. There's somebody says something about Thunderdome BV offices in Amsterdam on the ISO Letterweg, close to Slaughterjake coffee shop not far from where I live.
Oh, brilliant. Aye, excellent. Thunderdome's a boy, man.
Jake Casilla lives in Amsterdam. Like,
brilliant.
There you go.
Big up you, man.
Clued up in all the local places and all that. Like,
here, get me a gig in Amsterdam and I'll come over and play for you. I'm Joyce, pal.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's George?
I'm not going to say his name. He'll know what I'm talking about.
All right. Say it again. Who's pal? But what the name you just said? Joyce or something? Joyce or Joyce?
No, Joy's a friend of mine, but I don't know if you'll be too happy with me talking about this. But Joy's started out at the same time when I did when I was a young boy. But because I was in and out of prison, Joy took it to other levels. He smashes it all over the world. Aye,
that's good, man. Yeah, I'm just thinking, but like, once you get your thing sorted out, that stricture and all that stuff and all that, maybe that you might feel a bit more up for getting into that underground stuff, doing the stuff like,
Well, do you know I'm a Christian, I was actually Catholic, but I'm a Christian.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still learning, but I'm still learning. So I'm going to get baptised.
Yeah.
Aye.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, good luck to you with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You need a higher power, my friend.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
Aye.
definitely.
It's no all just about this, know what I mean?
So, without giving too much of your thing, you live in a seaside location. Do you live in a seaside location? Do you?
It's just a wee fishing village, you know. True.
Troon. Yeah.
Aye.
It
Aye.
sounds nice.
Famous for golf, and famous for DJ Cyrus.
Whereabouts would that be? Anywhere near Saltcoats? Would it be?
It's on the road to here. It's a wee peninsula.
Right,
Only
so
one way. It's only
it's
one
fun.
way in. It's only one way in and one way out. So see if you're coming down. Remember that.
Is the water cut off the thing or something? Does water cut it off with the tide, or
It's
is
a
it?
peninsula.
Uh,
It's a small peninsula just on the road to here. It's a turn off. You can either come off at Brassy or you can go straight through all the way to here.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it. So it's attached to the mainland and all that, isn't it? It's not like an island, is it?
Aye, but there used to be a boat that took you to Ireland, but they stopped it. But I think they're bringing it back. I'm not too sure.
Because I remember I used to go somewhere when I was young, and we went on a ferry to Troon, I think, or something. Is that the same thing?
Was it the Waverley? Was it the Waverley by any chance?
Well, I don't know. This was donkeys years ago. I mean, I don't
know. Well, see, with my family, right? People will say I get chased out of Glasgow. No, I didn't. My family owned property here, and what happened was I was on the run for a year and a half because a certain person, I had an altercation with, tried to get wide, tried to stab me, and then stuck me in for trying to stab him. Know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get a not guilty. That's why I can talk about it. Anyway.
Oh, that Troon thing or whatever. It's just like it's just thingy jig. What do you call it? It's not an island or nothing. It's not an island or nothing like that.
No, it's not an island, no.
Ah, it's it's just on the coast, isn't it? Troon or whatever. Troon.
I'm surprised you don't know it. Being for the Kelton.
No, I went when I was really, really wee. I remember going I've been to Saltcoats and all that. Like when I was young.
Think about it, right? See if you're from Glasgow, for the slums, the way we were.
Yeah.
You've made it in life if you've got a house beside the sea. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm happy with my life. Money's no my God. I don't need money. I've had money. I've not had money. And the happiest times of my life is when I didn't have any money. It was only me and my wee girl struggling.
I can't find Saltcoats on this blooming map. Where's that?
Saltcoats is away. That's away before. That's away the other way, man. That's east. I think that's East Ayrshire.
Yeah, so I can't find it.
I'm south.
Yeah, Saltcoats is.
Aye.
What is it?
Do you know what made me laugh? I actually said to that certain person, "If you want to meet me, give me a number. I'll phone it, and I'll come and meet you." But no, you had to do that stuff.
The thing is, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's at your sort of age and all that. You know, the age you're at, you want to try and keep away from all that.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Like it's
like I said, empty threats.
Especially on YouTube and all that as well. Like people only
exactly. That's how I said. I said sorry to motorsports and humble.
Let's forget about that stuff, yeah, man. It's
no, but I did say sorry to them, mate. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I just try to find this. Oh yeah, I see it up there near a Drawson. I'm just looking for the Saltcoats thing. Yeah, Irvine. Troon. Oh yeah, Troon's away down there, isn't it?
It's a peninsula, mate. Only
Yeah.
one way in, only one way out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Aye.
Looks good, doesn't it? See, when I look at the map, it looks different with Glasgow. It's like, how can I put it?
Aye.
I used to think you were in Glasgow and you were going up that way. You were going up the west coast, but up the way. It's more like down the way, if you know what I mean.
No, no, Jockney, no makes me laugh, right?
Yeah.
You start at the top of Scotland, they all talk Chukter, right? You get to Glasgow, right? Right? No, sorry. You get to, hang on, aye. You get to Glasgow, right? And then they all talk normal. And then you get to Ayrshire and then they all start talking weird again.
Yeah. That's funny. I used to always think that, what do you call it? That this thing was you were going up the way, but the west coast. But the way I had
It's the west coast of Scotland, mate.
But it's different logs. Where's that blooming thing?
Logs is you get the boat to Rossi.
Oh no, that's the thing I was thinking
It
about.
was me, Madame, ma. It was the day we went to Rossi, ma. You never heard that song?
Yeah, you remember? You know the one I was telling you about getting the ferry when I was a little wee boy sort of thing. Like that was. I knew I've spotted it on the map. It was getting a boat to Dunoon. Do you know there's a boat?
She tried to see this phone, man. It's murder. Anyway, aye. What are you saying, bro?
That's where we went when I was like on holiday when I was a wee boy to Dunoon. We went.
Aye.
Like so, we had to get the
ferry to Dunoon. Right. See, my granddad and my gran.
Aye.
They both of them bought houses in Rossi, and that was our holiday houses. So see, when I was a kid, that's where I used to. That's where I used to go. Know what I mean? With my granda. Know what I mean? I'm named after my granda. My granda. Do you know old Desi Burns for the Gorbals?
I think I might have heard of the name, but I don't really know.
The Burnsies. Aye, well, that was my granddad's best pal.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's good.
Aye.
That's good. Oh yes.
Aye. My granddad was a razor king, just like the Belgian. Know what I mean?
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. It's I've just got the geography right with this thing now. Like it's.
You try to find out my address. Are you on the payroll? Have I got to start watching for you?
my idea when I look at a map of the UK, you know, like Scotland and all that, I used to think, like
this man's an imposter. He's an imposter. He's trying to find my address. Watch out for this man. Here, I'm putting wanted posters up about you, Jockney. Oh, you're trying to find my address.
I thought, like, you know, when you look at the map and you see Glasgow, I used to think that, like, the west coast were, like, you know, Saltcoats, Ayr, and all that is like going up Scotland, up that way. But it's not. It's going back the way. It's going like south.
Aye, bro. Bro, no, it is. You moved into England when you were a wee guy, didn't you?
Yeah. Well,
that's what it is, brother.
But I thought because the west coast, I'm thinking, it's up north, but on the west coast going up the way. But it's not. It's going back to the blooming west coast, but south.
Aye. It's weird, isn't it? I know, mate. I know. It's cause no, it is. It's cause you don't know the geography. Cause you moved away when you're a young boy. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I still remember some of the places in Glasgow, you know, right in the centre, some of the streets and that, like
aye. What ones? Tell me which streets you know.
Right, I'll say the ones, what do you call it? Like Hope Street, yeah?
Hope Street, right, a well-known street, yes, I know it.
West Nile Street.
West Nile Street, I know it well. I used to work in West Nile Street.
Sucky Hall Street, I know that.
I worked in Sucky Hall Street as well.
Hang on a minute.
My family opened the very first Italian. Do you know I'm Italian?
No. Yeah, Italian. You mentioned.
Aye.
Yeah, well,
There's many to this ugly muggy meat's eye, mate.
all right, well, can you speak the old Italiano? Can you do any of that stuff?
No, but I understand it because
right.
I was brought up round about it. My grandma's Italian, right? So my mum's half Italian. So really, I'm only about quarter Italian, but I've still got Italian blood in me. My great granny and my great granddad are from Caserta, the south of Italy.
All right. So,
Aye. The Camorra. Have you ever heard of the Camorra?
No, I watched a good box set a while back about all that stuff. Like
well, guess what? That's my family, bro.
Yeah. You know your mother's. What you call it? You said something about half Italian. Like, can she speak any of it? Your mother, can she speak any of it?
Aye, my mum can. My mum can, yes. But do you think I'm going to tell my mum I'm on this? Never.
No. But I was just wondering if she can speak any of the thing, like, do you know what I mean? Like the Italian stuff, like, and but you can understand.
I can understand it. Do you know? See at my house in Govan Hall. Ask anybody, right? Ask Dom. Do you know Dom, my pal?
I know Dom Mac. Is that Dom Mac?
Dom Mac. That's my mate. I grew up with him, right? Ask him. Yeah. See in the noisiest house in Govan Hall was the master's house.
Yeah, because
my gran was the only person to own her own house in Govan Hall. She used to make pizza for all the gangsters.
But she speaks Italian, didn't she? Of course, your
obviously. My gran's dead. She died 5 years ago, mate.
Yeah, but she could speak the Italian and all that.
Aye, obviously. Aye, but she. I mean, my gran Fangol.
Yeah, but so was your granny born in the...
No. Do you want to know what Fangul means?
It probably means something sweary word, I think, is it? No?
It means F you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fangul.
I thought so.
Hang on, I'll try and remember some other words, right? I can remember.
Forget about that. Let's talk about the thing, mate. Do you know the... I remember when I was in this... You know, back in the days, you might know, because you're a bit younger than me, right? But back in the days, they used to like people in the 19 sort of like 60s, you know, and the early 70s and that.
The Plaza Bells, the Plaza Posse.
They used to go into the cafes, you know, like the gangs and all that.
Here. So did I. See my great grandmother just closed the oldest cafe in Glasgow. It was in Govan Hall. I don't know if you heard about it. It was called the Bluebird Cafe. It's on which street's it on? It's on Cathcart Road. That was my godparents. It owned that. And that was the cafe we used to sit in. That was your cafe.
Well, there was one down in the London Road, right, just across with the bars. Like, they were everywhere, but it was a well-famous one. And then in there, and all the thing...
here, the most famous one is my godparents, and they just shut it there.
Yeah, I'm not
the Bluebird Cafe. Go and research it, mate. That was my godparents.
Right. Do you know this stuff? This is really good. I remember this when I was younger. I used to get this in the cafe. You know the cafes? The ones with the ice cream, but we used to go and get hot peas.
Hot peas. Here. Sims the bakers used to go and get hot peas on a pie with vinegar.
Yeah, but you used to just sell them in the cafe in a little bowl. You used to get hot peas.
You get a £2 breakfast down the bar, down the salt market.
Yeah, I know that, the Briggett. You know they used to call it a Briggett.
The Briggett. I used to have a stall down the Briggett.
That's what I used to get my shoes when I had to try to jam my feet into shoes that didn't fit me.
I used to sell all the fake aftershave and all the fake clothes.
Everybody was poor.
And my big pal Chubby, who I've not seen in years. Chubby, I hope you know, if you're listening, I'm sorry if I've mentioned your name, you didn't mind me. But Chubby, remember your wee shop, mate? Your wee mobile shop, the first mobile shop down the salt market. Chubby's my good pal, man. Chubby, big up to Chubby, man. I love you, mate. Been a long time.
Yeah. What about you?
What's that, brother?
Do you know the thing? You know the fish and chip shops? Because I haven't been there for ages. But you know, because I used to like at the fish and chip shop. I used to like black pudding. You know, the long black pudding.
That's what I had last night. Funny enough.
Yeah. And then the other one, but they used to.
And I done a banging shite this morning.
Yeah.
So
and you know
at least I know.
They used to take
At least I know the organs are working.
yeah, the one called the white pudding, the same thing, but called white pudding.
Aye.
Really nice it is. Yeah, the black pudding was nice, like.
Aye.
And the pies, the round pies is nice.
Yeah, somebody once told me that's how you increase the price of a ladder. You put a Mars ball in the boot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you. Jockney, you're a star.
I'm going to be going soon anyway because my battery, I'm only using a laptop and it's like, it's getting low, like, so.
No worries, my boy. God bless you.
Just keep things easy, man. Don't get too excited with the things. And when you go to other these channels that roast you and all that, don't just sit there in the cross.
Let me say this before I go. There was a reason why I sat quiet.
Oh, right.
Because want me to tell you why? Because I'm taking everything in. I'm taking it all in.
No, what I was going to say is like when you're getting flack, not just you, I'm talking about loads of people. They go into things, you just sit there and I think, why don't you just press the button and don't?
No, because no. There's method behind my madness. I sat there because I'm taking the cunt at them. And did you see my video? These are all 50-year-olds. Listen to you, all shouting near the tap so I can't get a word in. I says, it's all man shouting near the tap at me, but I've got my own lives now. So, do you know what? Sesh boys, subs, jump out to DJ Cyrus's. Fucking humble dryers, jump out to a real man's fucking channel.
Yeah, fucking. I don't think this name's too bad. You know, they're all having a laugh in the chat, taking nicknames, but this one, I don't think it's a nasty one. What do you think of this one?
What's this one?
He's saying good riddance, but he's calling you good riddance, gingerbread man. I think that's all right, isn't it? Gingerbread man.
Aye. I used to ask my ma for a gingerbread man.
That's a good one, that one, isn't it?
Wow. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you, right? God bless the chat, the real people in the chat. See you later, man.
Back another time, Chris, yeah?
God bless, my friend. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, I'll catch you another time, Chris, yeah?
Yeah, man. You too, brother.
All right,
Ayo. If this phone will turn off.
Yeah, he's gone. Chris Masters. I don't know if that's not his second name. I call him Chris Masters. DJ Masters Chris, innit? AKA Mr. Dark Raver 79 is his channel. Go to the Mr. Dark Raver 79 channel and please subscribe. Yeah. You know the guy's channel, like? Yeah, Chris. Interesting guy. Bit of Italiano in his ancestry. Yeah. That's probably where the old fiery stuff comes from, doesn't it? You know, the Italiano and the Camorra. Woohoo! You're talking about the Camorra. Don't mess with the Camorra. But he seems interesting guy with the music. Very, very interesting. And I like the music stuff, don't I? I like the music stuff. I'm going to stick a link in and see if anybody else wants to jump on for a quick 5 minutes because my battery's gone flat on this, would you call it? On this thing. Good afternoon to Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to Sean Wayne. Good afternoon to your living legend of all the chats. One of the excellent mods, if not, yeah, he's in the top 3 of mods, I would say. Outstanding mods of the YouTube generation is the one and only Sean Wayne. Don't mess with Sean Wayne. Do not mess with him because you will definitely come unstuck. Yeah, you will do. Sean, he might jump on sometime. You know, Sean, like, he'll jump on the channel sometime. When the time is right, he will jump on the channel. Again, I'm going at 5 minutes here and then I'm going to shoot the craw. Battery's going a bit flat and all that on this computer. I just got the little pop-up thing come up. How many percents have I got? Got about 14%, so there's only about 5 minutes worth for you. If anybody wants to jump on for a quick hello, they are welcome to. It's going to have to be short and sweet, but because this thing might peter out, I want to sort of log off before it conks it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to log off before it conks out. Quite a lot of people in the chat today and all that, because the DJ Masters came on, didn't he? Film Boy came on as well, like, to lock horns with DJ Master. Lock horns he did. I just left the two of them on the screen having a ding dong, didn't I? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, having a bit of a ding dong. Ding dong. As I say, I'm not in a lot of chats and all that in the evenings because I've got other priorities now. I've got to catch up with some movies, comedy movies. So if you don't see me in chats on other channels and all that, do not be unperturbed. It's nothing. What'd you call it? Nothing mysterious. I'm just watching TV, catching up with other what'd you call it? Entertainment. I like to watch comedy movies and all that and other things. And I've let YouTube is a bit too much for me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I need some other variety of comedy entertainments. Oh, thanks very much from the one and only Peggy. She stuck up DJ Masters' channel. Miss Dark Raver 79. Please go to his channel and give the guy a lovely subscription, please. Yeah, give him a good prescription. Oh, yeah, bye, darling. Gail's going. She's going to do things. Have a nice, pleasant afternoon and evening, darling, and catch you later, darling. Yeah. It's all been fun and games. I've quite enjoyed this little thing. Me, people are filtering off to go and get their tea ready and all that, innit? You know what I mean? Like, get your pie out the oven and all that. Whoa, boiled beef and carrots, spag bol, yeah, lasagna. I'm going to do the Italian theme because of DJ Masters. Yeah, steak and kidney pie and chips. What do you call it? Pizza. Yeah, it's all out there, isn't it? Chicken curry, fried rice, prawn crackers. Get yourself some grub down your necks. Enjoy yourself, yeah? Yeah, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. All right, I'll sing a song before I go. I've got enough power on the thing. Hang on. Yeah, let's see if I can get you a song. What can I sing before I go? Let's see. Something for me to sing. Let me see. Let's try this one. Something upbeat. Let me think. All right, I'm going to do this one. You Never Walk Alone, yeah? I'll tell you why I'm going to sing this song. 2 reasons. Liverpool beat Rangers last night, I think. 2-0. I don't really take a lot of notice of the thing, but I did hear it 2-0. So I will sing this, and also because I'm going to meet the fantastic Andrew Gein in Liverpool, Lime Street Station, in the not too distant future to do the ACRO, compare the ACRO challenge, you know, the old subject access requests. We will do that. So, yeah, and Andrew Gein is in Liverpool. So I'm going to sing You Never Walk Alone, and this is the reason for that song. Yeah, here we go. For the people of Liverpool, You Never Walk Alone. Well, the Liverpool supporters, innit? So here we go. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. You never walk alone. Yeah, my people, woo, woo, walk on. Yeah, you'll never walk alone. That was for the fantastic people of the city of Liverpool. On that note, my people, I'm going to bring the curtain down on this live. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. Very enjoyable talking to the one and only MJ Masters, aka Mr. Dark Raver. That's his channel. Get over there and subscribe. We also had an appearance from the one and only the film boy from Cesspit channel. Yeah, he came on and had a little bit of a argy-bargy with the one and only DJ Masters. They locked horns in combat, and that was interesting. So on that note, my people, I will catch you later. I don't know when, maybe sometime at the end of the week or whatever. I don't know when the next time will be, but it will be sometime. So on that note, I will say have a good evening, everybody. Enjoy yourself and be lucky. Catch you later.